with football, I don't give a darn if you know a sweep is coming. You still got to stop it.
What's going on, Buff Nation? Welcome back to the video. So if you've been living under a rock, you probably haven't heard the fact that the Michigan Wolverines and Harbaugh are in some hot water right now due to a lot of allegations into regards to them stealing some signs on the sideline. You know how you see the coaches and the players holding up images, or they're doing, signs to the coach, to the quarterback to give the play of what's happening next. Well, apparently a member of the Michigan staff going back for the last few years, and there's actually a pretty cool stat line, I'm going to pull it up now, of before he was on the staff, their record, then after he was on the staff. So things are starting to heat up here a lot, but this guy makes about $55,000 a year. And why that's important is because he was seen at multiple games, and they were able to track that he's been over to 50 games over the last 3 years. And somebody with that kind of salary, it's like, how do you travel to all these games and you're buying pretty high-end seats because he's sitting down to the 50-yard line on opposing side so he can see what that signs is. Then he breaks it down, dissects it, and then basically there's a picture now being run around the internet of Harbaugh holding up a playbook sheet with images on it. Now, could it be his own images? Could it be the opposing team images? We don't know yet. There's a massive investigation going on. But the reason why all this is important, because obviously coaches and players and people that are watching are all going to have an opinion about this. And Coach Prime was asked about this, and I think his answer was phenomenal. Take a listen.
You, as a longtime baseball player, where sign stealing is considered an art. Now, as a football coach, where do you see, and you see where Michigan is?
I don't know how accurate that stuff is.
Right,
And,
but what are your thoughts?
I mean, everyone's trying to get an edge. I mean, everyone's trying to get whatever edge they can. You could have someone's whole game plan. They could mail it to you. You still got to stop it. So in football, it's not as pronounced as baseball. If I know a curveball is coming, I got you. With football, I don't give a darn if you know a sweep is coming. You still got to stop it.
I love it. I think it's a very old school mentality. Coach Prime has always kind of had that old school mentality with how he's ran this team thus far. Like, look, if they can't stop it, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, that's on you, right? I don't care if like you said, if you're running a sweep, if you can't stop me, that's on you. But guys, it's a physical game. You shouldn't be losing 42-7 just because you know what play may or may not be coming. And look, I think he's spot on there. I don't know too much about this Michigan thing. Again, a lot of people that are involved, a lot of media are basically saying, look, it's not that big of a deal. It's part of the game. I mean, that's, how that works. I think where the issue comes into play is that it seems like they're planting a guy like the Patriots and Spygate. They are paying for this guy to go to these games. He was just at the Ohio State Buckeyes game, and there was a seat under his name on both sides, looking at Penn State side and looking at Ohio State side. Obviously, Michigan has those two teams both coming up later this week. Obviously, or this year, excuse me. From Penn State, Michigan, or Ohio State, if you watch this and know this information and don't change anything, that's on you. I know you work all year for your signs and whatnot, but you got to make some adjustments now. And look, we'll see how that plays out. I think that Penn State Michigan game is going to be extremely spicy, just with all the allegations that are coming out. And neither coaches haven't really said anything about it, but this is just coming off of Harbaugh being suspended for 4 games due to Hamburger Gate. So Michigan can't catch a break right now, but I think Coach Prime nailed it on the head with his response to it. Be sure to smash the like button, boys and girls. Subscribe. We're on the way to 1,000 subs. Mean live, you help us get there. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.